Hello and welcome. After you turn 70, your heart faces more strain than ever before, and the numbers are staggering. In the United States alone, about 805,000 people suffer a heart attack each year. That's one every 40 seconds, and 1 in 5 of these attacks happen silently, without the classic warning signs. Globally, cardiovascular diseases claim nearly 17.9 million lives each year, and over 80% of those deaths stem from heart attacks and strokes. A heart attack occurs when a blockage, often caused by plaque buildup, cuts off blood flow to part of the heart muscle. Without oxygen, that tissue can die within minutes. For seniors, years of high blood pressure, inflammation, and artery stiffening make these blockages far more dangerous. What might have been a minor warning in your 50s or 60s can now become a life or death emergency. If you're serious about keeping your heart strong, tap the like button now and subscribe. That way, you'll get each life-saving tip the moment it drops. No fluff, no fillers, just clear, actionable advice you can start today. Ready to protect your heart? In this video, we'll count down from number 7 to number 1, the single most dangerous food you must avoid after 70. Let's begin with food number 7. 7. Canned soups and packaged meals. When you feel tired or busy, canned soups and ready meals seem quick and easy. But most of these foods hide a lot of salt. Salt makes your body keep extra water and pushes up your blood pressure. When blood pressure stays high, it can harm your blood vessels and make your heart work too hard. For people over 70, this extra load raises the chance of a heart attack. Even foods called low sodium often still have 500 to 600 milligrams of salt per serving. Experts say older adults should eat no more than 1,500 milligrams of salt each day. Just 1 can of soup can take you past this safe limit. Try making simple soups at home with fresh or frozen vegetables. Use water or homemade broth with very little salt. If you buy canned beans or vegetables, rinse them well under cold water to wash off salt. Add flavor with garlic powder, onion powder, or dried herbs instead of salt. A squeeze of lemon or a pinch of pepper can help too. These small changes can keep your blood pressure in a healthy range and help your heart stay strong. 6. Pastries and sweet treats. Everyone loves a sweet bite like a cookie, muffin, or cake, but most pastries hide high amounts of sugar and fat. Sugar can raise blood sugar quickly. Over time, this hurts blood vessels and can lead to type 2 diabetes. Fat in pastries is often butter or cream. This type of fat raises bad cholesterol in your blood. High bad cholesterol can build up in your vessels and block blood flow. For seniors over 70, these risks can lead to a heart attack. Some pastries also have trans fat, called partially hydrogenated oil, on the label. Trans fat is even worse than butter. It not only raises bad cholesterol, but also lowers good cholesterol. Even small amounts of trans fat can raise your heart attack risk. If you want something sweet, choose fresh fruit like berries, apples, or a small piece of dark chocolate. You get a treat without the extra sugar rush or unhealthy fat. Bake at home using mashed banana or applesauce instead of sugar and whole wheat flour for fiber. A sprinkle of cinnamon or nutmeg adds flavor without extra sugar. These swaps help satisfy your sweet tooth. 5. White bread and refined carbs. White bread, bagels, and many snack foods are made from refined flour. Refined carbs turn into sugar fast in your body. This quick change can make your blood sugar spike and crash. These swings can damage your blood vessels and raise triglyceride levels. Both effects harm your heart. Refined carbs also lack fiber, which helps slow down digestion and keeps your blood sugar steady. Without fiber, carbs go into your blood too fast, causing insulin spikes. Over time, high insulin and sugar can damage your blood vessels and raise your risk of a heart attack. Whole grains, like brown rice, oats, and whole wheat bread, have more fiber and make you feel full longer. If you miss the soft feel of white bread, try sprouted grain bread. It is gentle on blood sugar and still easy to chew. When you pick pasta, choose whole grain or legume-based pasta. For snacks, have nuts, seeds, or fresh fruit instead of crackers or chips. Start by replacing half of your white carbs with whole grains each week. These swaps protect your heart. 4. Sugary drinks. Sodas, fruit punches, and sweetened teas may seem refreshing, but they pack a high dose of sugar in one glass. A single can of soda can have 30 to 50 grams of sugar. That is like taking 8 to 10 teaspoons of sugar at once. Your body handles this sugar load by making large amounts of insulin. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Both raise your risk of a heart attack. Sugary drinks also add extra calories without filling you up. This can lead to weight gain and obesity, which adds strain on your heart. Studies show that seniors who drink just one sugary drink a day have a higher chance of heart disease. Swap these drinks for plain water or sparkling water with a slice of lemon or cucumber. You can also choose unsweetened herbal teas or coffee with no added sugar. If you miss the sweetness, add just 1 teaspoon of pure fruit juice to a large glass of water. This gives flavor without a massive sugar spike. By cutting out sugary drinks, you protect your heart, keep your weight in check, and keep your energy steady throughout the day. 3. Fried and battered foods. Foods like fried chicken, fish and chips, and potato chips are often high in unhealthy fats. When oil is heated to very high heat, it breaks down and forms harmful compounds. These compounds can cause swelling and damage in your blood vessels. Over time, that damage can make your arteries stiff and narrow, raising your chance of a heart attack. Many restaurants reuse frying oil, which makes it even more harmful. Reused oil forms trans fats and other toxins that hurt your heart. Even if you fry at home, using the same oil more than once can create these toxic compounds. Try healthier cooking methods, such as baking, grilling, steaming, or air frying with a very small amount of fresh oil. If you must fry, use a fresh batch of olive oil or avocado oil and keep the temperature under 350 degrees. For breading, choose a light layer of cornmeal or whole wheat flour instead of heavy batter. Adding herbs like rosemary or thyme to the oil can also add flavor without extra fat. These simple swaps cut out harmful fats, protect your blood vessels, and keep your heart working well. 2. Processed meats. Bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats are easy options, but they come with big risks. These foods have a lot of salt, saturated fat, and chemicals called nitrites or nitrates. Salt raises blood pressure, and saturated fat raises bad cholesterol in your blood. Both can harm your heart over time. Nitrites and nitrates are added to keep meat safe and give it a pink color. But these chemicals can turn into harmful compounds in your body. They can damage the lining of your blood vessels and make them stiff. This leads to harder blood flow and can raise the chance of a heart attack. Studies show that eating processed meat just a few times a week can boost your heart disease risk by up to 40%. For seniors over 70, this extra risk is dangerous. Choose fresh cuts of meat instead, like chicken breast, turkey, or lean cuts of pork or beef. If you want a smoky flavor, look for nitrate-free or uncured products and keep portions small. Try adding more beans, lentils, or tofu to your meals for protein without the added salt or chemicals. These swaps protect your blood vessels, keeping your heart strong. 1. trans fats, and partially hydrogenated oils. Trans fats are the most dangerous fat for your heart. They form when liquid oils change into solid fats in a process called hydrogenation. You will find trans fats in many store-bought cookies, crackers, margarine, and fast food. These fats raise bad cholesterol and lower good cholesterol. This speeds up the buildup of plaque in your blood vessels. Over time, plaque can block blood flow and cause a heart attack. Even small amounts of trans fats can be harmful. Just 2 grams of trans fat per day, about 1 store-bought cookie, can raise your risk of a heart attack by more than 20%. For people over 70 whose arteries may already be stiff, this extra risk can be deadly. The best way to avoid trans fats is to read food labels. If you see partially hydrogenated oil in the ingredient list, do not buy that food. Choose whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and fresh meat. Cooking at home with olive oil or avocado oil is also a safe choice. By cutting trans fats from your diet, you help your heart stay healthy. You've just learned the 7 foods that can put your heart at risk after 70, and more importantly, how easy it can be to protect yourself. Remember, small changes add up. Swapping out 1 high-salt soup or sugary drink each day can make a big difference in your blood pressure and cholesterol. Before you overhaul your diet, check with your own doctor to make sure these tips fit your health needs. Then, pick 1 food to remove this week and replace it with a heart-friendly option. As you gain confidence, keep moving down the list until all 7 foods are out of your routine. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe for more clear, no-nonsense advice from a heart surgeon. Share this with a friend or family member over 70, because caring for the ones we love is the best medicine of all. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.